Alright, Cloud City, welcome on back to another episode of Final Fantasy XVI. Picking up where we left off, we are at the, dude, I'm so bad at naming this area. The Dalimil? Is it Dalimil? Yeah, the Dalimil Inn. Jeez, man, I'm so bad at pronouncing that. Okay, so we have a bunch of side quests. We're gonna grab the side quests, do those this episode. We have 2 in Dalimil Inn here, and then we have 2 from previous the hideaway.
Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalimil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
Let's give him a hand.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalimil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? There's plenty of folk in Dalimil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right, I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Prioritize. Carving out a niche. Niche, I think so. I don't know.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
The finest fabric!
Yes, they're quite silk.
Needed to a silken softening.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Oh my god. A knife that stays sharp. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Why did I even ask? Jeez. I think this is the other quest, yeah?
All those years of toil, every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
Alright.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Yeah, we're not gonna prioritize it, but we'll accept it. We can only have 3 prioritized. Okay, let's see. Who else we talking to in this area? Up top? Oh.
I'll be asking for you again, my sweet.
What are we looking for? Do 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 do.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of Cook's trough.
I need to drink. You're going to drink my pockets.
Oh, I got out of the zone here. Yeah, I mean, just go ahead. Drop back down here.
Is it true what I'm hearing? The most fragrant herbs
So we talked to her. Who else? With house attendant, it's that guy, yada yada. He wouldn't use a knife.
They've opened the gate.
We're not going that way though.
Was true to his word.
Oh, what? Right here.
Well, we can make our way back to the Fang.
Hunter.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Yeah, I can tell.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
Full business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Silver platter.
We're gonna go back. And he's gonna be like, ooh, duh.
Needed to a silken softness.
It would make a
My carpets have pride of
Is it true what I'm hearing?
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalimil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalimil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant. A favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Off he goes. Damn, way up there. Alright, time to head up.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Wait, shit. I was like, I can't get over there. I took the wrong entrance.
Well, this is no good.
Okay, there we go. This one.
I was hoping to get out of the heat.
Dang, I caught it before I
Run like the wind.
ran around too much. Let's go boop 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 boop.
Straight home now.
It's definitely hitting circle to dismount. It was not working.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... Oh, you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalimil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalimil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalimil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
Limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly.
Okay. Okay, so that we have to progress in order to... Well, no. Okay, that's like right before we progress. Okay, that's good. So let's go do that. It's like starting to worry that it's gonna throw us into like a cutscene. We're gonna save here just to be on the safe side though. Because if it does throw us into a cutscene and we like completely leave the zone,
I was hoping to get out of the heat.
Is it true?
we'll just reload.
My carpet.
The
the most fragrant herbs and spices.
Kneaded to a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Hanging lanterns.
Gather limestone.
We should get going soon.
Oh no. Cutscene.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Waloed are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Just don't take me straight there. I wanna. Okay, good. I was gonna say I wanna explore. I have side quests to do.
Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Collect the limestone. Gotta love fetch me quest.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what 7 needs. I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that? You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching, that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
Sometime later. 3 hours later.
That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalimil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalimil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalimil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava: know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalimil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
Yeah, that's great.
You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Yeah, I'm hoping I don't see you again, not gonna lie. Damn, 520 ability points. Okay, that was worth it. Like, this isn't worth it. Okay, this is through the south gate. That is, I think, literally where we're going. No. Okay, so we can't do that. So yeah, we'll just keep pushing for side quests. We'll tackle the Dalimil side quest in this episode, then maybe next one I will tackle the other two.
Hanging lanterns, keep...
We should get going soon.
Because yeah, we're at 22. I mean, I guess I could go for a little bit of a longer one. I see bombs. That's what's making the water hot.
Come on, girl, the gate's open now. We can press on. Don't tell me you put down roots.
What the hell are those things?
I just told you, man. They're bombs. Don't throw me into a cutscene. Whatever you do, let me do my side quest first. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
Holy shit.
Out of the frying pan.
Old Faithful, huh? Almost got me. Throw him up, Byron. Fuck it. Kill him with the Phoenix. 270 XP, 130 ability points. Hell yeah.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Oh yeah, just grab that. Now they're gonna complain that the water's too cold.
There he is. The man who saved... I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
Bombs.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Quest complete. Water, 700 XP. Another 270. Ooh, reduces ignition cooldown time. Ooh, and one of those. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's see. Do no harm. Okay, let's go there. I was gonna try to tackle these in a different episode, but I don't know. Let's just try to tackle them all. Fuck it. We'll run a little bit longer of an episode.
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs.
Time to mark them all. Ouch. Alright, dickheads. That's it. I'm done. What's going on? So we're gathering these.
Around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one.
Should
be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Hopefully this will put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
Yeah, see, that was pretty quick. I was like, what, a few minutes?
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Talia trusts you. which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind
Physicers.
words.
That's how he said that. Let's call them psychers.
I'm sorry. I'm still terrified.
Physicers.
The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Curse breakers lead hard lives, and the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we have no shortage of volunteers. The day I decided that I would take Sid's name was the same day Taya took my brand.
I remember. It wasn't long after we came here. What little medicine Taya managed to salvage from the wreckage of the old place had been used up treating the wounded. She begged that your operation be delayed until a new supply of antalgics was found. Procedure was even more dangerous back then. Only a few souls had undertaken it. Doris, Cole, a handful of other curse breakers, and those who are no longer with us. Those who lost their lives in the process. It wasn't something to be done lightly.
No. But it was something I had to do if I was to take Sid's name. He always led from the front and never asked anyone to take a risk for his cause that he was unwilling to take himself, even if he knew that it might cost him his life.
Hold still, Clive! Hold still!
Damn, dude.
I knew there'd be pain. That I might not survive. And I was afraid. But I also knew that if I didn't overcome that fear, that pain, then I would never be able to call myself Sid.
I didn't know.
We all want our brands removed. But it's a decision each of us must make for ourselves, on our own terms. Rodrigue, I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Taya. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physiker's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
Quest complete. Do no harm, 200 XP, 350 ability points, and 15 renown. That actually had like a lot of backstory to that side quest. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Do I go? Yeah, let's go here. Just because I don't know if that bridge is blocked or not.
Ready, go?
Let's go, Ambrosia.
You deserve a rest.
Man, these wolves really want to die.
Feel your doubts
about? Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
Yeah, because I'm main character, bud. I have plot armor. Let me handle it.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
Oh, hey, you guys right here? Surprise! Fuck him up. Oh, let's time that. Fuck him up.
Nice try.
Enemy slain. 130 XP, 78 ability points, and 344 gil. Ooh, we're up to 1586 already. It's crazy. Alright, you guys are good. You're safe.
Who are you? A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
And travel the doors. Dude, I love that feature so much. You finished the quest? Travel right back to her. Hell yeah.
Sid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left. If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a Cursebreaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
The weight of command. 350 XP, 15 renown. While we're talking about renown, let's go check out, let's go check to see if we get any donations. It looks like we might have new bounties too.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised? All yours.
So 10 more renown, and we move to the next rank.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Anything new? One more. Oh, it's a B rank. So let me go ahead. A hill to die on. And it is Valcroy Desert. Okay, hell yeah. So we only have 2 bounties to do. But on that note, I think all side quests are done. That we could do. Let me check here real quick. Yeah, so I'm gonna run around and check out all these gold marks off episode, and then we will make for Drake's Fang at the start of the next one. So stay tuned. We'll have more Final Fantasy 16 coming your guys' way.